WXRL Lancaster, Buffalo, Western New York's family radio station.
Hi, I'm Norm Skulski, Polish Plus Show, and I'm going to do something like I did the last couple of weeks, doing some local artists that made some fame and got somewhere in this country of ours with the music, okay? This is a good one because Terry Bucklaw, Jerry Myers from Buffalo, big producer, he's in the top 100 in the world, friend of mine, and he wrote the song, Doing What We Did Last Night. Let's hear the very popular Terry Bucklaw. I know what you were doing. I hope you were doing it, getting all your prep done for getting your taxes filed at Jackson Hewitt. I hope that's what you were doing. Remember Jackson Hewitt, tax service, Jackson Hewitt, tax service, Jackson Hewitt, tax service. Tomorrow's the day. But if you're stuck on everything, you can get that extension. Of course, everybody knows that by now. But that's the place to go. They've been around so many years. They got so many locations. You can actually go today. You can go to a mall. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what their hours are, but I'll tell you what. You could find out everything, but you talk to Pam Feldman. I'll give you the contact number, 832-7628. 832-7628. Because you don't want to go nowhere else. These people been around, they know what they're doing, and you don't want to, they're going to say, I don't know where you went last year, right? But trust me on this. You want to go to Jackson Hewitt, you want to find out all the details, their hours, their locations, because they got I mentioned the plazas that they're in, but they're also all over the city. Trust me, they must have 20 locations, including the famous Broadway Market, 999 Broadway Market. But talk to Pam at 832-7628. Back to the tunes. This is because she lived here for a while and became world famous, Aretha Franklin. That's what the program set up to do. Local artists that became famous throughout the world. or either locally or nationally. Let's hear Respect, Aretha Franklin. I'll tell you who just serves Respect. Tia. Sonny Tia. My buddy, my pal. Sonny Tia. Did you ever meet him? The guy that puts the Jam in the Valley together every year, 4th of July weekend. You know, he's got all the superstars and when I'm saying Respect, because he's so patriotic, he has this big statue, about 12 foot, rising as the music's playing, and he selects the music when all the fireworks go on. You know, it's just amazing how dedicated he is to select the proper song and get everybody all excited patriotically. But you know what? But you get to meet Sonny. You want to go meet Sonny if you never saw him. 1509 Clinton. That's the exact address. Right next to the Clinton Bailey Market. You know where that is, right? You can get your tobacco products, roll your own tobacco. And a machine that you can make your own cigarettes with. You know, if you're hurting for bucks, that's where to go. That's the only place you're going to get it. How about, you know, summer's coming, you know, they have all these lawn fates, and maybe you're not involved. Maybe you do know somebody in your church or Boy Scouts, whatever. You do these 50-50 events. Well, you want to go to Sonny Tia and purchase them. $395 for 2,000. How about that? 50-50 tickets. 2,000 for $395. How are you going to beat that? But you can get your candy products there, and unreal. There's just too many items because he's always got something new and interesting. So check the place out. I'll give you the contact number there. 822-1665. 822-1665. As long as I'm talking about 50-50s and all that kind of stuff, you know who deserves this? There's a benefit going on. Show me some love for Scrubby. You know who Scrubby is? He's one of the singers. The vocals, everybody knows it. He participates in so many community events for various charities. Well, there's one going on for him, a fundraiser, benefit if you want to call it, April 20th. It's at Harvey Moore and Post. That's this. It's coming this Saturday, I believe, 7 o'clock. Buffalo Touch will be there. Focus will be there. Two great local bands. I mean, they've been all over the country, but they're local. The place is located at 965 Center Road. It's only $20. You know how they go: food, beer, pop. They got so many seats. And you want to talk to Jennifer? They're 681-6653. 681-6653. Now back to the tunes, but don't forget Scrubby. Okay, let's hear this one. This is Annie DeFranco song, Good Luck. You know what? So good luck at that 50-50, whatever is allowed at that benefit for Scrubby. But Annie DeFranco, you know, she's Batesville. She bought that church, and she does a lot of local events, so you want to support Annie DeFranco. Let's hear this great song by her, Good Luck.
A throat with a heart and it's stuck in traffic. A ticket and a mind to fly. An alarm clock still drunk and high. Sanity paying her mask on all the way across town. A contact frown projected on her retina upside down. You're an avalanche of people falling off the track. Rolling like boxes and dizzy die. Your decisions turn back, take you back in your heart. And good luck. Good luck. Good Lock with a key and it ain't turning. Smoke's filling up behind the door. Fire with a purpose here to more. A body slipping into disease. Quiet existential. While joy drains out of the voice. You're an avalanche of people falling off the track. Rolling like boxes to die. Your decisions turn back, make you down in your heart. Now good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
How about this one you don't need a lot for? You know, they have a Health Living Expo. You know, this coming up April 25th, Thursday. It's a Thursday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Michael's Banquet Facility on Southwestern Boulevard. This is something, health screenings, free parking, products, giveaway, all kinds of contests more. It's a free event. Okay, they're going to release stuff, lottery tickets, Bison tickets. They got so many. Anderson, the Botanical Gardens. I can't explain it all to you, but you want to, for more questions, I'll give you the phone number there, okay? 783-9119. Easy, right? 783-9119. But that's forever young, okay? If you're feeling young and you want to go out to a Health Living Expo, check that place out. But anyway, right back to the tunes, because, you know, this is a good one, too. Because I grew up with Gerald Curtil, known as Gino to everybody. The New Yorkers had their own TV show. Like I said, I'm telling them, this show is more about everybody local that made it big. They had their own TV show and everything. This is a good song anyway, but I went right through grammar school with Gino. Let's hear this one. Hello, Dolly Polka. I'm up, even if you're not full.
życia wróciłaś do mnie. Jesteś inna, lasem wszystko wiemy, lasem jesteś młoda, jesteś piękna, jesteś zamor na głowie mi się. Kręci jak łzy, zagraj moją starą, ulubioną piosenkę. Dajcie jej rękę, bracia, dajcie twoje serce, bracia, laska moja nie opuszcza nas.
This is a good one too. You know, Colonial Foam, they've been around like 30 years, and you want to take your anything foam that you want to. Okay, lawn chairs. Are your lawn chairs really beat up or they're not comfortable anymore? You want to take them to Colonial Foam, 1470 Harlem Road. Actually, anything than foam. And you know what? They're going to replace it with better than what you ever had, with USA heavy duty foam. I mean, anything in foam. And you want to go to a couch, chair, of course, take it there. While you wait, they're going to take care of you. 95% of the time, people come from as far as Toronto, and I know I witnessed it, and you know I'm not a BSer. I'm going to tell you everything just like it is. I'll give you their contact number, 894-1818. What a simple number, right? 894-1818. And I'm excited to go right into this next tune, because you know who wrote it? Harold Arlen, right? You know, he did Somewhere Over the Rainbow and Black Magic. There's so many songs he wrote, and he's from this area. And this is a song by the Five Sharps. I said harp, Sharps. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy this version, because you know me, I love the blues kind of version. This is Stormy Weather. Let's hear it.
I don't know why, there's no sun up in the sky, stormy weather. My gal ain't been together. It's raining all the time. Life is bad, gloom and misery's everywhere. It's stormy weather. My gal ain't been together. It's raining all
because you know what? This is inside. It's an 8-ball pool tournament. Willie Rhodes is doing. You know what? It's April 27th on State Road in Lockport, okay? Diamond Bar and Grill is the name of the place. And you know what? You want to check this place out. It's like it's on bar tables, and I'll give it a 32-player limit. You know, Willie's been playing in my tournaments for various charities that me and my wife Diane have been doing for, God, probably 30 years for various charities. And he's been playing since he's like 6 years old, believe it or not. Now he's doing this tournament. And you want to check it out, maybe you want to play in it. I'll give you the contact number, 795-3951. 795-3951. I'm sure you'll enjoy it if you like the sport of pool like I do. But anyway, okay, right back to the tours, because you know what? Linda Lou, you know, I'm talking about all the famous people, all the great ones from West New York that made some inroads, whether locally or the East Coast or just nationally. You know, there's a variety of these hits that I'm playing today. So let's hear Linda Lou Schreiber. I'm sure you'll enjoy her. Good singer and real pretty girl.
It happened on summer night down by the sea. The stars walked through our romance and you made love to me. Summer turned to autumn and wet breezes blew. Your love was gone, you moved on, and I'm sure missing you. You're gone with the wind, but my heart sick with memories will bring you back again. 'Cause I believe your love for me was more than just pretend, and you're gone with the wind. Now I sit alone each night down by the sea. Your voice softly calls my name as your body touches me. Feel your lips caress my face, then I reach out to you. But I'm alone, won't really go, just the breeze that blew. You're gone with the wind, but my heart sick with memories will bring you back again. 'Cause I believe your love for me was more than just pretend, and you're gone with the wind. You're gone with the wind, but my heart sick with memories will bring you back again. 'Cause I believe your love for me is more than just pretend, and you're gone with the wind. You're gone with the wind.
How sweet was that? You know, you could catch the Rambo Band when they do the Erie County Fair. So you don't want to miss them, I swear to God. I mean, the whole band is great, Lynn Carroll, whatever. You know, like I just played Linda Lou. But you know what? The whole band is great. How great can you be when you've been playing all these years, right? I mean, people just love them, right? This is WXRL, you know what? I love you know what? I love to even talk about them, you know what? But you know what? Like I said, I'm talking about different events. The Polish heritage, because you know the mom is Polish. The mom is Polish. Anyway, let's see. You know, this is a Polish heritage event. June 7th and 8th. They're doing it as the last 5 years, I believe, at the fairgrounds. And there'll be some Polish bands. There's some USA. They've been around. where they played modern style kind of polkas with the modern kind of music, kind of different from what James Josiak that puts it together told me. They had them last year or year before, and everybody enjoyed them so much that's why they invited them back. But they got the fish fry event. They're in the World Guinness Book of Records serving the most fish fries on a Friday, and that's what they're bragging about. And you can't blame them, right? So you want to have some fun and put that on your calendar, June 7th and 8th, Friday and Saturday, at the fairgrounds as always. Keep that in mind. Back to the tunes. You want to hear, because this band's been around also. In fact, Scott Cleveland likes them a lot. He just told me previously, before he left. But anyway, Spiral Gyro, this is a song by them. It's different. Pay attention. It's they're musical. Paw Prints, Spiral Gyro, they've been around for maybe 10 years. They hit the national scene, and let's be proud of them. Let's hear it.
kind of fool. If she boxes, she'll tipple. Sweet personality, full of vitality, that's Peggy O'Neill. Everywhere, but none can compare to my wild Irish rose, my wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. And someday for my sake, she made a tea cake, the bloom from my wild Irish rose. When Irish were silent, it's like a morning spring in the lilt of Irish laughter. You can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. But when Irish eyes are smiling, do they steal your heart away? When Irish eyes are smiling, sure it's like a morning spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. But when Irish eyes are smiling, should they steal your heart away?
You know, some of my best friends are Irish. I'm a people person. I love everybody. And you know who wrote this song? You know, Alcott? I can't remember because I'm brain dead as far as first name. But Alcott Beach is named after him. But he's from this area. So we got to be proud of these famous people because that song's played worldwide, right? Alcott wrote it. But that's what I'm about. Let's go to the commercials and then we'll continue the show.
Be sure to listen to our lineup of Polish American programming here on 1300 WXRL. Monday through Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m., it's Drive Time Polkas with Ronnie D. Saturday afternoons at 2, it's Mike and George Pasheb with Rockin' Polkas. Sunday from noon till 3, it's Polka Jamboree with yours truly, Scott Cleveland. Sunday evenings at 6, tune in for Norm Skulski and Polish Blood. At 7 o'clock, it's Stephanie's Honky Style Polka Show. And at 8 o'clock, Mike and George Pasheb wrap up the weekend with Rockin' Polkas. 1300 WXRL, bringing the best of Polish American programming to Western New York and Southern Ontario.
Read the Ample Eagle and you will be informed. News about our homeland and bonds that we have formed. The polka music section is a special treat. Read about what's happening and where the people meet. Read the Ample Eagle, it's published every week. The Ample Eagle is the voice of Western New York's Polish American community. Delivered to your door or available at over 75 locations throughout Western New York. There's polka news, articles about Poland and Polonia, recipes, a calendar of events, and articles about our heritage. Serving the community for over 45 years. For subscription rates, call the Ample Eagle at 835-9454. When you read our paper from the front page to the end, you'll have information to share with all your friends. News about our heritage filled with Polish pride. News and views and recipes are what you'll find inside. In the Ample Eagle, why don't you subscribe?
Don't forget, every week it's like a different information on there. It's not like reading the same thing over and over. So you want to check that paper out. I swear to God, the American, the Ample Eagle, you want to check it out. They're located on Harlem Road, right there, Cleveland Drive. Anyway, let's get right back to the tunes, because you know what, I'm anxious to hear this one. My Pledge of Love. It's Joe Jeffries' group, and you know what? Again, a friend of mine that produced this song, Jerry Myers, and we gotta be proud of all these locals. So let's hear this, My Pledge of Love. I love singing this. Are you hungry? Are you really hungry? You know what? You want to go to this place. You know what? Eat in or take out. There's this pizzeria. You know, they make their own sauce. How many places can really brag about this? I'm bragging for them because they're not the type of people. They're really sweet people. Dave, Marianne's daughters, two daughters, Sarah, Melissa. They make their sauce. Lasagnas, calzones, spaghetti, the pizza, anything that requires it, you know. It's not only that they do it, but it's so great, right? Over 40 varieties of subs. They're all great, unreal. Steak hoagies, I mean, the roast beef, unreal. I mean, so many tacos and whatever. I mean, you can eat in or take out. They got dinners there. Chicken dinners, fish fries, shrimp dinners. Check this place out if you've never been there. You know, you're the type of person that gets bored with places that you've been accustomed to. Take the ride out to 1816 Clinton Street. And check Daisy's Pizzeria. I'll give you their easy number, 825-6200. 825-6200. And you know, Dave had his own radio show at UB College. He's into jazz, and we're going to get more into it in next week when Al Tinney, because he's got the signed album by Al Tinney from the Colored Musicians Club, and I'll tell you more about it next week. But anyway, check the place out, Daisy's Pizzeria. Right back to the tunes. This is another good one, because you know what? Natalie Merchant. She's from Jamestown, actually, and she's got this. She's been around a long time with her top 10,000 Maniacs. Let's hear this one, King of May. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
I'd like to make the world a better place. Put a smile on everybody's face. Then see the world without a shade of gray. But it ain't that way. I wish every living soul could have a home. And not one person has to live alone. Wish every house was built on moonlight days, but it ain't that way. I wish every child could know that it's hard. As long as their love was left apart. And live with friends and peace till Judgment Day. But it ain't that way. Oh, it ain't that way. I wish every heart and soul could really find a resting place with joy and peace of mind. I'd like for every dog to have his day, but it ain't that way. I'd like to sing the world a happy song, and listen to my neighbors sing a song. We sing until there's no more cloudy days, but it ain't that way. I wish every child could know that it's hard. As long as their love was left apart. And live with friends and peace till Judgment Day. But it ain't that way. Oh, it ain't that way. Maybe if we all join hands and pray, it will be that way. It will be that way. Our love was a movie played one night in my dream. Well, I was a star in those warm and tender love scenes. But at the end of the story, you found somebody new. Then I woke up, find this nightmare was true. Our movie is over, and here's where I
what, she's such a cutie too. This is, again, you could catch them at the Erie County Fair and many other places. I'm just mentioning that because that's a for sure, okay? But you could check out their website and all that great stuff. So let's go back to the tunes. This is a good one and I'm proud of this. You're going to hear my kids, the Skulskis. You know what? They performed on the Gong Show. But this is Tina's birthday. My daughter Tina, that's the oldest of my girls. Of all my children, actually, which I have 5. And you know what? She's one of the singers of this one. And she's a gymnast. Me and my wife Diane went to see them in Calgary. At the Calgary Stampede and everything. And they got this big whole thing. And they had, how you bounce around on a trampoline. And she just had my granddaughter Jill. And this just a couple months later, and you know what? She's jumping around. The guy was so impressed that ran the place. He couldn't believe that she's doing this I can't even remember all the terminology of all these things that she was executing. Unreal. My daughter Tina. Happy birthday, Tina. I love you forever. And same thing from my wife, Diane. Loves you forever also. Let's hear Stargazers by the Skulskis. I'm sure this is a copy from an old tape that they've done for me. So let's hear it.
That was Tia Street and Tia singing Stargazer.
Some of these things wasn't sweet, right? Well, I love my kids. But you know what? There's just some. They were in a Gong Show. I mean, how many people can brag about that, right? But anyway, you know what? You want to hear Willie Orbison. I mean, Willie, keep this in mind. Willie with a Y. Willie with a Y. Orbison. And you know what? You want to hear... Because you know what? You're going to go on your computer, you go to the site, and you're going to hear all this great stuff. He's world-renowned. I mean, I'm not saying world-renowned, but he's national because he's been here in Mexico. lead singer of the American Beatles. He's known on the West Coast quite a bit. Ontario, right? So he did a bunch of songs there. So, Diamond Don picked this song. So let's hear Willie with a Y, Orbison, and then we'll talk some more. That one, right? That was, you know what? Go on your computer and you go Willie with a Y, Orbison. You're going to hear my Polish Plus show. You might not hear it right away. I can't explain it. It's a little difficult. But you'll find it on the website. You go to Polish Blood, you'll find it on that site. Because even my kids, my sisters and friends play all over the country. They go to Willie Orbison. Not only to hear my show, but they enjoy Willie. You know, he's going to Germany to perform next month. So, everybody enjoys him. And, everybody's got different tastes, different everything. But there's another girl that made it. She opens up already for Rich and Wilson, Toby Keith, and she's in Nashville now. She's a local. I had her on the show several times, and me and Rick Rose had her on the Spy Guy show several times. Amanda Nagurney. You want to hear this song, Shop Around? All her songs are great, but this is one of my favorites. Shop Around. Let's hear Amanda Nagurney.
Cinderella and a sports car when there's never more to do some shopping.
going to hear the conclusion of that song. I'm so anxious because, God, I always mispronounce it, but I ain't going to now. John Nojak. It's bringing the summer with two polka Hall of Famers. America's polka sweetheart, Stephanie. She follows my show. You don't want to change her dial. And her Hunky Tonk Band. You're going to hear a special guest star, Ed Bouchard from Canada. All this is for $10. Who's going to believe this, right? It's all going to happen June 23rd. I'm going to tell you about it more between now and then. But you're going to hear Stephanie's Frank's Park, I believe that's what it's called, but don't change it now because Stephanie's next, Everybody loves. She's a Hall of Famer not only here in Western New York, but also in Chicago, right? And you can understand why, because she's so multi-talented, okay? Anyway, God bless you and yours. Till next week. Let's hear it.
WXRL Lancaster, Buffalo, Western New York's family radio station.